Hi, everybody. Okay, so I am going to start the kind of virtual talk through on how to do your last project for this class, how to do the analysis of a stock. So presumably what you would have done at this point is you would have picked some stock. Again, be it right now, I'm just looking at the one for Bank of Hawaii just for the CFA competition. If you want to pick that one, that's fine. But the idea would be you'd find a stock. Now, the way that you'd best find a stock is by going to something like Google Finance or Yahoo, going to finance on Yahoo, finance@yahoo.com, and find a stock. If you need an idea about that, email me. I'm happy to help you walk through it. But the idea is that you are creating a 1-year target price. That target price, just like you did for the economic analysis, is going to be influenced by both statistical techniques to inform you technically what's the probability that the share price would be a certain price, but also using fundamental analysis, meaning what are the things that are happening that might influence the price more in one direction than the other. So for instance here, if I'm looking at Bank of Hawaii, and we did this a little bit in class here, but if I did like 1 year, what's the probability? Oh, yeah, to 360, close enough to 365. That's probably pretty close here. You can see that there's pretty wide variation here, that the share price could go as high as 104 and as low as 71. So again, you'd be using the technical analysis to give you kind of a range, and then you would be using the fundamental analysis to influence where you think it's going to be within this range. So again, in Thinkorswim, which I'm using right here, I'm in Analyze, I'm in Probability Analysis, and I'm looking at how the share price is. But alternatively, what you may want to do is you may want to create a chart. In this case here, what you might want to do is you might want to use a technique, a technical analysis technique. Something we haven't talked very much about, but that's only because primarily this isn't a technical analysis class. Where I could start to add bands here. This is an acceleration band. And you could do some Google searching and say a little bit about what these trend lines are, but also you would use that to try to influence what you think the price is going to be. Again, these are all statistical techniques. I'm just going to add this one as well, just to give you another idea. And again, what you're getting here is acceleration bands. You're getting the third Friday techniques. And again, all these techniques are going to help you understand better from a technical standpoint what might be going on for the company over time. Okay. But you really do want to add to this then something about the fundamental analysis. And so here, you'd have a chart, but also again, you're going to be looking through a bit about what these statistics look like, explaining what some of these statistics look like, and whether you think that's appropriate for the stock. You're taking all of that information, both the probability standpoint as well as the, not the probability standpoint, but the technical analysis. You're combining it with the fundamental analysis then to create your 1-year share target price and your recommendation to buy, sell, or hold. Now, there's 2 ways that you can do this as a project. You can either do the 1-page or 2-page report that typically someone doing a research analysis would see. And that would look something like this, where you have a recommendation, you have a 1-year share price estimate, and sorry, I'm just trying to get this. Okay. Alternatively, instead of doing the 1-page kind of analysis, you could alternatively do the, sorry, I'm just trying to get this better here. You could alternatively do, so this is our 1-page kind of report here. Alternatively, what you would do, which I suspect a fairly large number of you will do, would be that you would then create the slide presentation. Let's just create this as a consulting kind of thing here. Let's see how many slides are in this one, for instance. That would be probably more than enough. Basically, first slide would be, tell me what stock you're looking at and put your own name on it. On slide 2, what you'd want to be doing here is you tell us the stats in terms of the current share price. You would give a 6-month to 12-month share price chart. I don't know, 3 to 4 lines of what the business does. So very short kind of overview. And I think that would fill kind of your second slide. Here, I kind of like this slide format. So I'll put this, I'll share this with everyone as well. Third slide, you would tell us what your recommendation is and what your 1-year share price estimate is. And then on the remaining slides, you're basically telling us from a technical and a fundamental and from perspective how you reached your conclusion in slide 3. However many slides that takes you. Don't go to town too much, but basically take information from Google Finance, take information from the message boards even, rumors, that kind of thing. Take information from Thinkorswim. Put that into the presentation. The more investigative you are, the more inquisitive you are, the better the presentation is going to be, and the more likely you're going to interest me in what you are making. Okay, so that's basically what I want you to do for this last presentation for the class.